Hello children, in the previous lectures you learnt the chapter 1, namely motion. You learnt about different parameters used to describe motion. You learnt different types of motion, but you did not learn about the causes of motion. You did not learn that which one is causing motion. In this chapter, you will get the answer of that cause of motion. Means which is responsible for motion. Here we will learn about that. Let us introduce the topic force. You learnt about force in previous classes also as push or pull. But here we will learn about force. We will learn force in somehow broader ways. Let us discuss some examples. Suppose you have a body. This is a body. This is on a surface. And this is at rest. You know, a body can either be at rest or can be in motion. So this is at rest. And if you will push it or you will pull it, what will happen? Obviously, it will set into motion. Means if a body is there at rest and you apply a force on this, it will set into motion. Suppose a body is moving with velocity v. A body is moving with velocity v. You want to stop it. If you will apply a force in this direction, then the body will get stopped. Means force is the cause which can set a body at rest into motion and can stop a body in motion. Means state of a body, that is rest and motion, can be changed by applying an external force. Suppose you have a rubber ball in your hand. You just press the rubber ball with your palms. What will happen? It is spherical in shape, but whenever you will press, you will apply the force on the ball. The shape of the ball will be changed. It will be somehow oval or elliptical. So what can you understand from here? That the shape of a body can be changed by applying some external force. Let us take another example. You have a spring. This is the spring. You apply a force on the spring. The spring can be stretched. If you apply force in this direction. Means length of the spring has been changed. Number of turns per unit length of the spring has been changed. What can you conclude from here? That force can change the size of a body. Force can change the configuration of a body. Suppose a body is in motion and you apply a force in the direction of motion, then what will happen? Its velocity will change. Velocity will change means acceleration will be caused. What does it mean? It means that a force can cause an acceleration in a body. When the force is applied opposite to the direction of motion, its velocity was going to decrease and ultimately it was stopped. That is also a type of acceleration in the direction opposite to the direction of motion, and that is called retardation or deceleration. So all these are the result of the application of the external force. Earlier you were known a force just as a push or pull. Now let us discuss about the balanced and unbalanced forces. Balanced and unbalanced forces. What are balanced and what are unbalanced forces? Unbalanced forces. Suppose you have a ball, whatever example you just known, you have a ball between your two palms. You apply force on the ball by both the palms. What happens? The shape of the ball has got changed, but its state has not been changed. What type of force you applied with the help of your palms? Whatever force the right hand palm is applying, same force is applied by the left hand palm. So the position of the ball remains same. It doesn't change. Means it is at rest. But the shape has been changed. Here the two forces are applied on the same body in the opposite directions, and their magnitudes are equal. So when two or more forces acting on a body summed up to zero, that is resultant of two or more than two forces acting on a body is zero, then they are said to be balanced forces. Have you understand? Yes, balanced forces are the forces which resultant is zero. And when the resultant force is zero, then there will be no acceleration. Means acceleration cannot be caused by balanced forces. State of a body cannot be changed by balanced forces. Now understand unbalanced forces. If the resultant of the forces acting on a body is non-zero, then the forces are said to be unbalanced forces. And unbalanced forces can cause acceleration. Unbalanced forces can change the state of a body. So balanced forces and unbalanced forces are known to you. What have you learned till now? Forces can change the state of a body. Forces can cause acceleration. Forces can change the shape of a body. Forces can change the size of a body. Forces can change the configuration of a body. So all these can be changed under the effect of an external force. Hence these are called effects of external forces. Is it clear? These are called effects of the external forces. And whatever you learnt now, all these are qualitative definition of force. Qualitative definition of force. You can have quantitative definition of force, but that will be on the basis of Newton's laws of motion. So how can you define a force qualitatively on the basis of these observations? Force is a physical cause which can change the state of a body, can change the shape, size and configuration of a body, can cause acceleration in a body, or try to cause all these effects. Have you got? It may be possible that force is applied, but the shape has not been changed. It may be possible that the forces are applied, but the size of a body doesn't change. Forces are applied, but the state of a body doesn't change. Forces are applied, but the acceleration hasn't been caused. Suppose you are applying force on the wall. Will its state be changed? Never. You cannot change the state of a wall by applying the force. In normal situation. What does it mean? Are you applying the force on the wall? Suppose this is the wall, I am applying the force here. So am I applying the force or not? Your answer will be yes, you are applying the force. But am I able to displace the body? Am I able to set the wall, set the board into motion? No. What does it mean? Force is applied, but it is not successful to change the state of the body. So force is a physical cause which can change the state of a body, which can cause the acceleration, which can cause the change in its size, which can change its configuration, or try to change all these. So this is the force. In the next class, you will learn about laws of motion. Thank you.